Black screen. Still black screen. And here we go. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Fair Play Racing League. We are back on a Wednesday night. It is tier ones. It is whatever round it is. I don't know. I think it's round 5. And we are at Spa-Francorchamps. I am your host for the first time in quite a while, David Lolface. Lovely to be back. And joining me in the comms box tonight is a bit of a more familiar voice.
Major 99. Yes. Been a long time since David's actually been main comms for a while.
Yeah.
And of course Johnny B is in the chat as normal.
First man in. What a lad. That's why we stand Johnny B. Yeah.
B reaction as normal. He's the first driver. It is Mr. Steele.
Yeah, and oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's going well. Anyway. Spa. I mean, obviously me and you, we've already done it, Alan.
Yes, I wasn't
a bit different.
too keen on. Yeah.
A bit of a different experience for both of us.
Yeah. I couldn't save my battery.
Yeah.
I ran out of fuel.
And I think that is going to be the biggest separation between the front pack and everyone else today. I think it's all going to be around battery management. Because you'll be able to stick with them for a little while at the front. If you burn a little bit more battery, the slipstream is very much in your favour. But as soon as one small mistake, that's it. You're screwed because you don't have any ERS.
Yep. Once I contact out the first corner, that was it. My race was over.
That was, I mean, to be perfectly fair, was it a race over? I don't know. It's the fact that you couldn't manage your battery was costing you arguably seconds a lap. But never mind, we've got Steele starting his now up to La Source, getting it turned in, stays in second gear, which is confusing for me because I've been doing this track on ACC and La Source is a first gear corner in the GT3s. Anyway, up Eau Rouge Radion, now down the Kemmel Straight, and Steele going right down to under 20% on the ERS. We actually can't see the ERS mode. I didn't realise that. So I knew that we didn't have like throttle telemetry and brake telemetry, but we don't actually know. I mean, we assume he's not in none for sure. But coming round Pouhon, his battery is already empty.
Not looking good for run up to the bus stop. He's not gonna have a lot of battery left.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Alan. My aim for the exit of Stavolo 2 was around 60%, 60 to 70%.
Yeah, about that, and he's on 10%, so he's not looking that good.
Yeah, and he's sucked into that 171 mile an hour. You've got not using the 8th gear, but throws it in and comes into the pits. May have just lost too much. We've got SA Bolt coming to the line. He's going to do a 46.4 to start us off today.
Got Jan also coming up to the line in the B Cub. Takes pole away from SA Bolt. 55.7.
It's a decent start from Jan. Obviously last week had a really strong showing first of all, as Ginny Vane goes 8 tenths faster than Jan. A very, very nice lap to start us off. Of course, last
You
week.
know,
Oh, hello. 2 tenths clear
yeah,
goes Oliver Ritchie.
all of Richie probably won't keep pole as you've got Henkes just coming up to the line now. Let's see what sort of lap time he's gonna. 44.
2.5 tenths, 3 tenths. It's not bad.
Yep.
It's almost within touching distance. Who have we got? Coming through, we've got Williams of Gunty. Now coming through Stavelot. Then he's got a bit more ERS to play with down this back straight. Getting up to the single digits just before Blanchimont. Has 0%, he's keeping it held. And it has made him keep a little bit of speed, as big lock-up under braking there would have cost him a little bit of time. But he's got ERS to the line. It's a 46.8 at the moment, only good enough for P8.
Next driver is Gary.
Gary Lagbins. It's a 46.1. It's good enough for P6 at the moment. Jack is next across the line. He's going to set a 46.4. Middle of the pack, P9. So Reese's doing? Just starting a lap is what he's doing.
Yep. So is Cruiser. And
Yep.
2 drivers moving out the way of Cruiser.
Cruiser, who I can now confirm is actually a real person. I have met him in the flesh. He's Scottish Grace. Came all the way to Birmingham. There's the yellows on sector 2. That's just a Ferrari getting out of the way.
Yep.
The fish sticks now coming through the S's of sector 2. We'll see his split time right now. He's not up. He is not gaining any time on his second flying lap. Let's see what Reese is doing. Great lap, 118 at the split.
Here comes Cruiser up to the bus stop chicane.
We'll stop.
He was only down to about 30%, so he's going to be interested to see what time he does. Only P14.
Just behind.
We've got Reese's. We've got Reese's Pieces. Not going to be as quick. 48. And then Collateral Lads.
Very squirrely out of the last corner. It's a 47.4. That is a messy lap from that man.
Yep. 2 drivers yet to set a lap. It's Noah and Steele.
Yeah, we'll keep on board with Noah, as he will be the next man, I believe, to set a lap in anger.
Yep.
Is he about to get a cheeky toe from his teammate? Or he's a little bit too far up the road. So Noah now.
No, he's not gonna get a toe, but he's run out of battery.
Yeah, 75, 74, 73. Yeah. And now around the bus stop. Marginal on track limits on the exit, and he's done at a 46.5. Put in P11. That probably leaves your boy Steele.
Yep. Can anyone beat Henkes' time?
Probably not.
Probably not. Henkes will be.
Henkers might be Henkers this time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. As I can, I'm doing that. Doing
Steel.
both of us a drink.
46-2 for Steel. P8 as things are. I actually don't have a drink. I didn't think this through.
Oh dear.
Yeah, even though heaven's open today, it's still pretty warm. So this is a reminder for you all out there to hydrate,
Yep.
as well as us.
The only drive we got Univane in the second sector now. Let's see what his sector time is. 2 temps up in sector 2 for Univane.
This would currently put him in
P2.
P2. If he can make some more time up in the last sector. Well, he is out of ERS. Braking now into the bus stop. It's a clean run through both corners, and it's a 44.7. He did lose a little bit of time in that last sector. So 19 thousandths behind Oliver Ritchie. But still, nevertheless, not a bad lap. Let's have a look. A little bit further down the field, we've got fan favourite, Johnny B. What a hunk of a man. He's now not on a lap, so good. Jack's on a lap. Steelers in the pits.
Got the best coming up to the bus stop chicane. See what improvement he can do. He's currently done a 46.0 and a 45.5. Got 25.
Yeah, good lap, good improvement. 4.5 tenths. Ugh. Lads has done a double push lap. He has improved to a 47.0, but he needs to get back and get into the pits to make sure he can set a final time. 5 minutes left. It's going to leave him with yeah, it's going to be a bit close. But we'll keep an eye on that. Whew. Did Henkers not improve?
No, he didn't.
Shocking. Man is washed. Don't tell him I said that, please. Oliver Ritchie improved by 46 thousandths of a second. What a lad.
Reese is 4 temps up in sector 2.
Yeah,
Can he do?
A little bit too late. He had to shift down, and that's probably cost him. So he's just going to peel into the pits and do a fresh run at the end of the sesh. Gary Sideboy now on what will be his last lap. I don't think he's timed this particularly well.
No.
But never mind, he should have a nice quiet track in front of him. What's that all about then?
That's a fish.
Was he towing fish? What a lad. I didn't even realise. Are these two fucking absolute mayhem, man? He's still 2.5 temps down in sector 1. Although, to be fair, he's probably not used anywhere near as much ERS. So, that's where the saving might be.
Have I got Mr. Sam Evans on Xbox? Probably haven't. Mr. Sam Evans.
You
Sam
keep
Evans
an
would like an
eye
invite.
on. You keep an eye on that I will. I don't think I have him. Interesting. You might have to sort that in your own time. Fishsticks is pulled out of his lap.
Sam, if you're in the chat, add me on
You went
Xbox
past
and
me.
EA. Did he?
Oh. Yes, I did. My bad.
Oh, David. Bruiser's retired in the pits.
So let's go take 2 electric boogaloo for this cross team tow. Gary's staying in 8th gear up Eau Rouge, which is not the one.
Salazar's just got up to P8. Made improvement on his lap to 46.0.
This rear end is... I'm seeing it quite a lot of rear end stepping out under braking. It's an interesting thing to see.
Yep. They're all bunching up at the bus stop chicane. It's not ideal.
You might want to take control of your car, Sam, if you can. You won't get a lap in, but getting control of your car will be good
Andy.
for your taking. Well, yeah, there you go. In the house. Of course, part Ferme is off, so you don't need to worry about setup and come out. Let's have a look at Gary coming through bus stop. To the line, it's a 45.9, and that's good enough for P8, which is a good effort, considering he went up Eau Rouge and Radion in fucking 8th gear. So for contrast, we're going to watch SA Bolt go up there now. Oh, okay. I see how it is, you bastards. Well, Henker's definitely shifted down. Definitely. And a very good evening in the chat to Aaron, as the timer counts down. So we are at checker flag on this session. Still, it's going to be the first man, although he's run out of ERS. A good evening, Mr. Aaron, in the chat.
I will keep an eye on the next guy that's on the lap, which is it's Noah.
Yeah.
Things are validated.
P6 of steel.
Next driver is Mr. Oliver Ritchie. Just coming up now to Boxmont.
He's abandoned his lap.
He obviously don't think he's improving. Johnny B's 2 attempts up in sector 2.
Go on, Johnny B. You stand on the He's
Self P8.
Yep. The man that can challenge Henkers is Reese. And he is 3/4 of a tenth up, but Henkers improved on his lap. I don't think he's going to get near him as Reese now across the line of... Whoa! 44.2! I did not see that coming. Henkers in the mud.
Wow.
He did not
see that coming.
And Ads is washed down in P18, I think. So there you have it. There you have it. I've got to start running RLT. Um,
No, we just gotta wait. But when Gary decides to say, let's go.
yeah.
I can agree with every species, with the game being as it is.
That's
Oh dear.
that's interesting. Gary's like, oh, I'm P10, mate. And
You
Reese
won't
is just
last that.
saying what we're all thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Gary, but in the wet, on full traction, you might struggle a little bit. But never mind, it could be worse. You could be Scouse
Well, it says
eating
wrong.
rats in a Hansel house.
It says cloudy with no rain. Well,
Well, it's fucking raining, Gary.
we'll deal with it.
Wet with full traction, Gary is more fucked than TJ's ankle. What a lad, monkey boy cat. Never
We'll
a
see that.
truer fact has been stated on tonight's stream.
Oh dear.
Also, TJ, wherever you may be, I hope your ankle's getting better. And I hope you are readying up the lawsuit against Birmingham City Council. Smith, it should be alright. Just stick your ride height up a little bit and your front wing up to like 40 or something. Leave your rear wing at 0. That'd be fine. Why couldn't we have this Monday night? I'd have survived a lot better than I did. Yeah. Quite possibly radical.
Yep.
I did check, it definitely didn't say it was raining. Yes, but that's the thing about the weather icons that never fucking work, right? You need to pay attention to the percentage rather than the actual icon itself. Absolutely, you would have won the race, Radders. In my heart, you would have won the race. In my heart, you did win the race. Have we mentioned yet, David, that you were part of the winning team of the first FPRL F1 Arcade Championship? That is a very valid point. I haven't brought that up yet, but of course, as I alluded to earlier on in the stream, we did indeed have our inaugural FPRL F1 Arcade Championship. And the winning team was Biddle, Monkey Boy Kurt, and yours truly. So there you go. Congratulations to us. It said 40% it was going down throughout. Well, Johnny B, unfortunately, shit happens. But we are getting ready to go. Even if I can't see anything. The lights out and away we diddly go at the start of our damp race, and Reese has maintained the lead from the start. And oh, by the way, this man loves it wet, so expect to see some exciting moves from Steel.
It's gonna be.
Get some of that on.
It'll be very interesting to see what everyone do in the rain. Some drivers hate it, some don't.
Yeah.
Find out.
All looking pretty clean down the field thus far. Oh, a little bit of a moment there from Noah. Just going to see a few cars with underfueling. That's an interesting thing. I don't think we'll be in the rain for that long. I guess we'll find out very soon.
I will point out a certain lobby host is ghosting.
Good. He is also down in 14, so let's not bring too much attention.
Oh, it's Noah's off the track. Doing a bit right across.
Yeah, thankfully he's joined and doesn't have any visible damage.
No, not that I can see.
Oh god!
I don't.
Let's have a view from SA Bolt on this. Oh, he's going around the outside of his teammate. Oh, Ad's trying to go around the outside. Gunty's having a look on the inside of SA Bolt and nothing doing. Oh, Reese he's probably cut the bus stop. And SA Bolt giving the place to Gunty. Maybe he felt like he turned in on him a little bit, or don't know. We'll have to. I don't know. We're never going to find out.
No, we're not.
Anyway, up near the top, still got Steele. Steele is still stuck behind his teammate, but Junu Vane, the best, was having a cheeky little look up the inside. But these front three, well, the front two look like they're pulling away a little bit, and the best is just not quite confident enough on the brakes, or Junu Vane braking at just the right point in order to defend his position. Steele is going to be livid, I reckon.
Yep, stuck behind his teammate. Saying, let me pass. I'm fast.
Yeah, this will be aggravating for him.
Yep.
But he'll probably have so much more. Feel like he has a lot more speed as his teammate has a small moment through Stavelot. These guys really going at it. Very close here. Are we going to see a move from one of them? Steele is sticking his nose up the inside of his teammate. Will Junu defend into bus stop? No, he won't. Let's have an outside view of this. Steele holds it round the outside of his teammate and makes the move done. That is pretty spicy stuff as the faster slaps do start coming in. We've got Jack, who is just behind Jan. Of course, still only a second race in FPRL after what was a very good debut last week. I believe he got a podium.
He did.
So, long may it continue for the RB driver at the moment. He's got a bit of a scrap on with Jacques, or Fifas as we call him. But you might have a look up into Lecom. Yeah, just backing out. Don't think he had enough to fight that. What happened to Oliver Ritchie? Ah, I know what happened to Oliver Ritchie. His traction. With all due respect, he is a rapid Don, but in the wet, full traction's not the one.
No.
And yeah, Collateral Ad's doing pretty well. He's fighting his way up the field. He's now 1.3 seconds behind Jan, but will hop up towards the front as Steele right on the back of Junu Vane. These guys, I mean, it's quite hard to get away in the wet considering you don't have any extra deployment. You've got medium, and that's Charlotte.
Yep. In the rain, it's a lot different than in the dry. If it's a dry, you don't want to be scattered about left, right and centre. But with the rain, you get no straight mode.
Lag beans.
No extra battery deployment.
Steal up the inside into the bus stop, leaves room on the inside for the second party, gets the move done, still up into P3, sets another fastest lap for his trouble.
And then Jack gets it back.
Yeah. As the Best and Junu going side by side through La Source, and Junu getting the better run, being on the outside, but that is allowed still to get away a little bit, and now he's going to be hunting down the leaders. 7/10 the gap, but we know this man loves it when it's wet.
We'll soon see how long it takes him to get back up Henkes.
Yep,
and all depends on how much more rain we get throughout the race.
Yeah, as we're seeing a three-way fight for P12 at the moment. Sorry, completely blanked out on numbers. As weather forecast for the next 10 to 15 minutes, including the possibility of rain. Well, it's saying cloudy, 43% of rain. Ooh. And that just went down to 42, so I think we are going to see an end to this rain.
But when? That's the issue.
Well, I suspect we'll be seeing some one-stops from almost everyone today, but at the same time, there are a few people that okay, there's Sam Evans who's down on fuel, and Sarah's and Reese. Yeah, not many people under fueling for the rain, probably quite rightly, as Collateral gets past Jan into P7, and Jack is continuing to follow these guys and continuing to take that fastest lap off Steele.
Yep.
Who's now a lot closer to Henkers than he has been. The Best is trying his best to stick with his teammate. And a little bit of a slow run up Eau Rouge Radion there. Might make him susceptible to Junuvain, but I think he's quite content. Oh, big slide on the rear there for the Best into Lacon. But you can see from his car, you can see how much steel is all over him. He's going to go around the outside of... I can't remember the name of the corner. But nothing doing there, coming through No Name. Which I've been informed, I keep being informed, now has a name, but God, if I remember it, it is through Pouon now then. Still on the back as Junuvain gets passed by Jack on the exit of Pouon. I don't know about you, but I'd lost a few positions there last night. In fact, I would say I watched Locker get probably 3 or 4 different positions from me on that small straight. So, who's close? Got SA Bolt on the back of Gunty for the drag ends of the points. He's got the toe all the way around Shimon. I don't think he's going to be close enough to look for the dive.
Steele's down the inside. Oh. Side by side with Henkes coming into the bus stop.
Yeah.
They're coming up.
He's going to try and go around the outside of La Source. Henkes has left him room, and is he going to have the pace on the exit? I think he is. He's got the position. He's got the line. Henkes has to pull out.
Steele's on the move.
Turn 1. This man is Rapido, although Henkers is now right behind him. He's going to look for the inside. No, just spotting his braking point, maybe defending a little bit from the Best. But still, now up into P2. And I don't think he's going to want to sit behind Reese for too
Too
long.
much longer. No.
Going to make
Got
the most
Godfather
of
in the
this weather.
chat.
Up the Godfather.
Yep.
Didn't mean the T or the D. Okay. But thank you for... Oh, the truth. You didn't mean the truth or dare. I mean, you can do it anyway. Godfather, feel free to give Alan a truth or a dare.
Funny not.
I could refund you it if I could be bothered to. No offence. But, you know,
Okay.
I'm a bit lazy like that.
Yep.
Anyway, we've still got Steele, who is right on the back of Reese still. Hinker's still not far behind. But
The
able
best
to
is
save.
almost went into the back of Henkes.
That's
Got
allowed
down now
Fifas to get
down
through.
to P5. Yep.
Steele.
Steele's kept his fastest lap. Go.
Right, so let's resolve that. It's still mighty close up here at the front. Steele has a good exit from Eau Rouge Radion. He's going to look at the inside of Reese. Nope, Reese defends, but round the outside. Oh, there's slight contact, or slight more hard but fair, it looks like. As Reese defends into Rivage, that's what it is.
Looks like it's meant to be drying up Godfather near the end, but we're not too sure of when it's due to.
I suspect it is going to stop raining within the next 5 to 10 minutes. There is 33% chance of rain in 10 to 15 minutes. So it's a third of a chance it's still raining, so I'm going to say that it's 2/3 that it's not going to be raining in the next 15 minutes.
Yep.
Having said that, it's really not letting up.
No.
Jack has got past Hinkers, interestingly.
Yeah, Henkes is struggling with the wets.
Yeah, of course you don't have to do too much tyre saving, but you do have to do a nice little bit of fuel preservation, especially if you're fuel short, because we're now under the 2 minute mark.
Not many moves happening further down the grid.
Everyone's sort of settling in. We've got Johnny B versus Calawarad's fight going on. 3.5 tenths the gap for Eau Rouge Radion. 2.5 tenths on the exit, and Johnny B gonna link the move down the Kemmel Straight, is he? Yes. Pulls to the inside. He's gonna have the inside for Laycoms, and Calawarad's is not gonna give it up, and he went round the outside and held position. That is, I have to say, very respectful from Johnny B. Not quite as respectful from Calawarad's. Well, I say respectful. It was aggressive to go around the outside, as the yellows are out in sector at the end of sector 1. Maybe a little bit of rough and tumble between the back 3. But we're reaching now within that back 3. And, well, let's be perfectly honest, this race hasn't gone particularly well for him so far.
No.
Oh, Noah getting caught on the sausage, right in the sausage, and Hims B in the gravel. He's going to have to be careful about his rejoin. And was. Mostly. I don't think Fishsticks had as good a time of it as any of the other drivers going past. As Ginny, what's going on here then? Pinker's the best. Ginny Vane. Ah! I just saw lots of things changing.
Yep.
And it is still raining as hard as ever, Alan.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when this rain decides to stop.
Yeah, I wonder what the tyre wear is like. Actually, I can see that.
That was a bit of a silly question there, David. When you can see all.
Well, I can definitely tell who's on pad and who's not on pad.
Just by the tyre difference.
Yeah. For example, there is a 12% difference in average tyre wear between the top two.
Right.
Not that you'd be able to tell from how steel is sticking with him. Although you might be able to tell from his driving style.
Yeah.
It's not good for his tyres, but it is alright.
No.
He don't. As Lower gets a 3 seconds. Did he not pit to fix his damage? It looked like he had damage. He might not have damage.
He has got damage. He's got end plate missing on the right hand side.
Might not be too bad then. As Reese having a good run through Stavelot. They're keeping Steele back to about 6 tenths.
I like what Mikey just put in the chat.
Oh, Noah caught on the sausage. As Johnny B, is he going to look around the outside into the bus stop? Late on the brake from Ads, gets it stopped, parks it on the apex of both apexes. Good defending there from Collateral Ads. This is a pretty decent scrap we're seeing right here. Into turn one, both cars getting stopped, kissing the apex. Johnny B a little bit squirrely on the exit.
Oh, Cruiser.
It might not cost him too much. Cruiser picks up a 3-second for track limits. So now Johnny B has a bit more of a gap in front of him. And Noah getting another 3 seconds. It's not ideal. Yeah, that bit of a gap from Collateral Ads in front is definitely helped him with the slipstream and tow, as Johnny B makes the move stick this time, has the outside for the first part of Lacombe, and then holds it on the left and then subsequent right-hander, as Godfather has redeemed the commentator catchphrase. It's been a while, Alan. It has been a while.
Yep.
I get the feeling I might not have to wait too long to have to use it. As Steele's maybe losing a little bit of time. I don't know, but FIFA's right behind him is looking pretty darn good. Maybe just a bit too much wear on Steele's tyres, as the yellows are out and Noah's
safety car
in the wall. As the safety car is out, the safety car is out. And what did I say, Alan? It won't be long.
Yep.
Good. Now let's see what everyone goes on.
David had to jinx it.
Yeah.
That is the Combs curse.
Fresh intakes for everyone.
Yep.
Well, hello then.
That is called a Combs curse. If
Oh,
I get told, I get told a few times. Doing it, Combs cursing is when we get safety car.
I mean, I didn't really say we'd get a safety car. I more said that we're going to have a point where I can use the catchphrase.
Yep. I sometimes when I'm in doing another comms, I'm banned from using the safety car word because every time I say it, one comes out.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just couldn't turn. Oh dear. Oh, no, there you go. Net zero 2030 for Cruiser. I wonder if he is regretting his choice in life right now. I suspect he could very well be.
Well, that's a bit silly, Smevens. 2 laps
Smevens?
under fuel, he went.
Yeah, yeah, in the wets, Smevens, you do not save fuel. You just simply do not save fuel.
Why do you hate this, Gary?
Because it's wet and he's got no, well, rear traction. More that he has all the rear traction, but no traction. He's got no control over his traction, I think. And we are now well beyond the World Cup, so I can change that.
Why are you oh, Gary's losing a second down the straight alone. Oh dear.
There you go. You think you're still cooked? Well, I am going to assume you're still pretty cooked. Well,
It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Still raining. How long do you reckon the rain's going to be lasting for, David, on your little heads up?
on my little heads up, the chance of rain in 10 to 15 minutes is 21%.
So
Cruiser's gonna stick. That's interesting.
So potentially could see rain.
I don't think it's
Stopping.
gonna stop by the end of this safety car. Let's put it that way.
No, I reckon it will stop possibly like 15, 16.
17, 18. It might get to the point where it's not worth putting on the dry
Mediums.
tyres.
Yeah.
I mean, this is genuinely quite interesting because Cruiser. I mean, okay, if we're being completely honest, Cruiser is going to lose more time than he'd gain by not having to pit, I think.
Yep.
Oh, that is not very convenient for this man. This man here. I bet he wishes he had not gone on parts. But then,
Potentially,
Mike,
yes.
we are now under safety car conditions still. And Reese, of course, is setting the pace in Sector 3. And he's going to have steel for Camponi. And, well, the weather is still wet. And everyone that saw the safety car screen would know steel does like it wet. Reese now coming through the last corner. Is he going to go straight out of it? Yes, he is. And Steele now needs to get a move on as Jack still in front of Henkers.
Sorry about that, David. My controller fell out my hand and fell on the floor, disconnected.
Not ideal, as Evans is still 1.8 under fuel. Even after that safety car, yikes. Well, Smevens isn't getting to the end. I mean this with all due respect. 1.8 and it's still raining. Yikes.
Cruisers finally decided to go back on a set of inters.
Yeah, just a lap too late. Or a lap too early. That safety car came in for him. On the plus side, you might beat Smevens, who's going to run out of fuel.
Yep.
Jack now looking racy against the top two. Oh, still. Really, that's the risk of that driving style. Nearly losing it in Puon. Maybe having a bit of trouble getting these tyres to start working. There's Jack right on the back of him. I keep calling him Jack. His name's not Jack. Well, it's technically his name's Jack, but that's not the point.
No, it's not.
I mean, if things stay like this for much longer, this could genuinely be the lowest Henkers has finished on pace in
For a while.
a good, 3 or 4 seasons.
The best has just gone up the inside at the bus stop on Junie Vane.
Yeah, as the lap times now coming in at 1:58.4s at the moment. And these guys at the front already pulling away from Johnny B, who's still got collateral out to company. I tell you what, it's been a magnificent fight between these two for P7, as we are now in a lap 14. Let's have a quick rundown as Noah, of course, has retired from the race. He did have 6 seconds. So we'll look in the background of collateral ads. Is he going to go around the outside of Lecom like he has done before? Or a little bit late on the throttle, and that has allowed Johnny B to maintain position and nearly collecting each other on the exit of Lecom. Let's have a quick look at the winners and losers of the race so far. Jack has had a magnificent run so far, up 8 places. And Smevens also spectacularly up 8. He's going to lose them all when he runs out of fuel, though.
Yep. It's called lift and coast.
Lift and coast won't save you. In the wet, it will not save you 1.8 laps. For a little bit longer, as Jack still right on the back of Steele, and he's got the slipstream. He might be able to have a look. It's a bad run through Blanchimont, and that's cost him possibly a look up the inside into bus stop. But at the same time, maybe doesn't need it. You know, Reese getting the fastest lap in the race, pulling a couple of attempts on Steele. There's a little lag spike there. As Henker's still content with his championship lead to sit back in P4. That's fair enough. Maybe he's holding back a little. Looking after his tyres so they can be special at the end of the race for him. But now more than 1 second behind FIFA's.
Yep, so
lap 15, the rain's still coming.
Yep. Johnny B and Collateral Lad still fighting.
Yeah. They're side by side on the exit of Lecon. And Johnny B. Oh, they're still side by side through Rivage. And Collateral Ads is going to get the move done before No Name. These guys loving it. Can't wait to see the stats on this battle. The points will be insane. It's as we see behind SA Bolt, maybe having a look at Gunty out of Puon, but nothing doing right now. Of course, SA Bolt having that 3-second time pen. Reese has lost a bit of control. a lot of control.
Would you like to know the name of the no-name corner?
No, it will always be no name. There's there's been some issues for Cadillac in that third sector.
Yep.
Reese had an excursion or two.
Yep.
He's not got much in terms of a front wing left. He's getting out of the way for his teammate at the very least. Cruiser is working his way back up, 14 seconds adrift of these guys, I suspect. Reese's isn't coming into the pits, he's probably just holding out to try and keep that gap to Cruiser, who's doing his fastest lap of the race. It's a 2:01.3 from him. It's a 4/10 improvement. It's a few seconds off these guys at the front, but I think we'll allow it in. The rain is... I thought it was getting lighter, but maybe not. It do be
Could
wet.
be a wet race for the whole race, no?
Yeah. Yeah, I doubt there's going to be an awful lot of change as the forecast is steady at 21%.
Oh, we got a safety car.
Oh, I look away for 1 second.
Race has binned it.
I mean, it was sort of inevitable when he didn't pit. And yeah, it looks like he's sorted it out at exit of Lacom. Put it in ball. The drivers go for another set of inters. Average tyre wear around 28% for our leader, and
Reese is in.
He's boxing.
Still stayed out.
Still stayed out, and it is only Reese. Well, that's interesting. So we're probably going to have
Johnny B's in.
3 laps of racing. Johnny B, Gunty, SA Bowl all pitting. I'm going to keep an eye on what I can see. So Steele has tyre wear. Henkers has tyre wear. I mean, they've all got tyre wear, but you know. There's a couple of people risking the medium tyres, including Gary Sideboy in the skim. He doesn't do a cruiser on the exit, so that's something. Fish sticks on the mediums. Cruiser's coming in. Surely Cruiser's going for the softs. Surely. Let's get them softs on Cruise.
Light medium.
Boo. Well, we'll keep an eye on the medium runners. Let's see how they do. But we're going to have... Oh, God. That safety car do be slow through Puon.
Yep.
Unfortunately, kind of ghosted for Steele there, at least in my view.
Can Mr. Smithens get his fuel up?
Probably not. As you're here, Smevens, you should know that you can put your fuel mix into low under safety car, and you can cruise around in a higher gear as you want. Instead, he's chosen to rev out the second gear. Fifth gear. It's almost like he doesn't want to finish.
No.
What a lad. I still... Right now, it is clearly too wet. That dry line is starting to appear, but I'm not convinced it's gonna dry up that quickly. We might see a fastest lap from one of these guys, no doubt.
Possibly, yeah.
But that won't be on, you know, lap 18, or lap 19 rather, if we indeed get going. Said that. I mean, Cruiser looked like he went through Blanchimont flat out. But it's a big. It's going to make it interesting here towards the end.
Yeah.
So Reese has 5. Well, he's got 6 people to overtake to get back to the lead of this race. I mean, Collaterats isn't going to make it easy. Juni Vane, not going to make it easy. The Best, definitely not going to make it easy. Henkes, no chance is he making that easy.
He's gonna
have 7 cup final battles. 7? Yep. Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to have 6. Although, to be fair, the man behind him, Smevens, is running light on fuel, so he's going to be quicker in the acceleration, I reckon.
Yep.
And Silverside Boy saying, I had to try something. Well, you tried the same thing that 4 other people did, and we've just seen SA Bulk go wide at Huon. So, we'll see how well that does or doesn't work out for you.
Yep, looking for it.
I suspect we will see the safety car in this lap. As Cruiser now just pulling up to the back of the group. When he exits that corner, is he? Well, we're going to have one more lap. I think we're going to have one more lap.
One more lap, yep.
Well, that's going to help the guys on mediums.
Yep.
Although, to be fair, it's also going to help the guys on that didn't pit for the inters.
Yep. There's a few guys. There's a few people boxing.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Reese is boxed. Going on set mediums.
Okay then. I mean, I think the safety car's coming in this lap.
Yeah.
And that is going to pit on a dry line. It kind of has appeared there's still a lot of wet on this track. I think Johnny B going on to a new set of inters could be a slight master stroke.
Could be.
I dare say we could have...
Does look like the radar has stopped.
Yeah, we could be running on a dry track by the end of this race.
Yep. Is that a masterclass from everyone on the mediums?
Well, I'll tell you what, if it's a masterclass from anyone, it's from the guys who actually came in first, because they do have track position.
Yep.
Because they are trying their very hardest to warm up their tyres.
Yep.
Without, obviously, spoiling them.
So we're going to have 2 laps racing.
3 laps. Assuming Gunsy catches up before.
Yeah.
20, 21, 22. It will dry quick here. Well, you say that, but the ambient temperature right now,
There we go, safety car is in.
the air temperature is only 19 degrees and the track temperature is only 26. Is it going to dry that quick? I don't know. But Steele's potential result could absolutely depend on how quick the guys behind can get past.
No, what Mike has just put, don't tell me Gabe could win.
Okay, I won't, because he probably can't. But we will have we'll have a watch on Gary.
Yeah.
As we are getting ready to go, braking into the bus stop chicane, and Steele is going to go out of the last corner, gets a decent getaway, and we are green flag racing once again as the dry line is there. It is definitely, oh, I don't know, we'll have a look. There's been no, oh wow, okay, there's quite a gap between 8th and 7th.
Yep.
SA Bolt having to go 6th gear up Eau Rouge and Radion. Johnny B is going to have a look on Saraz into Laycom and gets the move done down the inside. Good move from Johnny B. Now up ahead is going to be Smevens as Juni Vane picks up a 3-second for track limits. Oh, that is not great for the man currently in with a sniff of the championship. So Johnny B, he is dispatched of 1. There's 5 more to go for him. Meanwhile, out in the front, Steele leads from Jack P2. Henkers P3. Never write him off. He is still in this race. It's all about keeping those tyres as cool as possible. And you can't bet against him, I tell you that. He's a bit of a tyre whisperer in normal conditions.
Yep.
The best is still hanging on to this front group. Smevens, on the other hand, getting overtaken by this man right here, Johnny B, who's now up into P5. He's got 2 seconds gap in front of him to the leading pack, but there's still 2 laps to go as the fastest laps do come in. Two laps to go. Steele is in the lead.
Oh, we've had a collision.
Oh God.
SA
Bolt and Jan. It looks like. Either way, these guys on the mediums. It's not worked out, has it, lads?
It hasn't, no.
At this rate, Smevens might actually still get a point. They are that far behind. I'm joking, of course. Monkey's like, okay, he's not winning. I mean, he's winning the dry tyre race as Henkers and Jack
are now fighting.
He's going to have the inside for No Name and it's going to stick it out. And the best, is he going to stick it out the inside? Nope, he pulls out of it, and that is a bit of a relief for Steele. You can tell his tyres are getting hot. SA Bolts spun around. Steele just needs to keep it on the track. It is going to be one more lap next time across the line. He's still got Jack for company. The ERS is still not boost mode enabled. Can Jack get a whiff without it? Could we see a move here from Jack into the final corner? No, he's going to stick behind. He's going to try and make the move on the last lap itself. We'll see. Steele getting all sorts of squirrely out of the final corner. for the second to last time. Johnny B setting the timing boards alight, and he has got 1.2 seconds on the car in front in the last lap. He is going to have the best tyres by miles from the guys in front. Steele and Fifas and Henkers, and the best, and soon to be surely Johnny B, all going for the lead as Gary is gaining. Oh, Jen's tired in the pits. So yeah, Silverside Boy is gaining. Look at that lifting coast from Smevens. You'll have to see it. Anyway, into Rivage for the last time. Steele is slow on the apex, but he doesn't need to be fast on the apex. He needs to be fast out. As Collateral adds death taxes. Collateral's getting the penalty. Junivane picks up yet another one. You can see the driving style of Steele really coming into the own here. Is he going to look up around the outside through here? No, Steele keeps it on the inside. Is he going to get him on the exit? No, we go for Stavolo. He holds him off for just a little bit longer. Goes a little bit wide through Stavolo. There's contacts on Stavolo too. But they're both still going. And Henker's now looking around the outside of Blanchimont. No, thinks better of it. Steele defends the inside. And he's going to stick to the inside here for the last corner, is he? Yes, he does. As Henkers goes up into P2, does he? No, not quite. As Steele's going to have it across the line. There's contact between the best and Henkers. Johnny B. But Steele wins it. Steele wins it. Jack P2. Henkers P3. And the best picking up P4. Johnny B could only get P5. What an end to the race that was. As
Smevens has run out of fuel.
Kel Surprise. Smevens runs out of fuel, gets overtaken by Silverside Boy. Is he going to get a point? Yes, he is. What a lad. What a lad, Smevens. So Silverside Boy picking up P7 in the end. Didn't get fastest lap, but never mind. Or did he? I don't know. Yeah, fastest lap. No, Johnny B got fastest lap. He didn't quite get into the sub 2, so they were nowhere near. Madness. Oh dear. Right. So that was an end of a race.
Smevens just ran out right at the end.
Good effort. Very good effort. I didn't know about the lean fuel high gear shit. I mean, come on. If I did that on the first safety car, I would have been fine. Oh no. That was so bloody close, as Johnny B says. Yep. We've got the celebrations on the podium. Steele being on the top step. He couldn't do it in F1 Arcade, but he manages it on the Wednesday night. Of course, joined up there by Henkers and Fifas. As there we have our accolades for the day. Fastest lap does go to Johnny B. Game gives driver of the day to Smevens. Most overtakes Oliver Ritchie. Yep, well, he started P2, he fell to the back and then came back up to P10, so fair play. And cleanest driver is Fishnix957. Things you like to see.
Yep.
And as we get a view of the top 10 and the top 19, well, that is just about all she wrote for this week's race. There's one thing left to do apart from congratulate our winner in the chat, who is the picture of happy, no doubt. What a lad, yep. What a race. So well done. Well done to everyone for sticking that out. It was an exciting one. Of course, Alan, there's one thing left to do for this evening's festivities. And if you could give us today's driver of the day, that would be much appreciated.
It's been an interesting race for everyone, including Steele. But I hate doing this because you get some people are biased in chats.
No matter who you pick, you're always going to be accused of being biased. As long as you don't pick Collateral Ads, because he had a shitter.
It won't be Collateral Ads, no. Considering all that's happened today, driver of the day, even though his fuel was a bit iffy and still managed to somehow finish the race.
I mean, that's just a skill issue.
Yeah.
Are you going to give it to Smevens?
I'm going to give it to Smevens.
For the fuel management of the century.
Don't know how we did that, but that's just absolutely...
I mean, the safety car definitely helped, but
yeah, but
there you have it.
Like he said, he was 1.8 laps under the last one, and
it's absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree, chat. I agree, chat. But yeah, no, the man has spoken, and we're giving it to Smevens, who, let's be perfectly honest, amazing to save that fuel. Bit of luck with the safety car, bit of luck with actually listening to the commentator engineer. But he still came home, run out just before the end, and managed to pick up some good points. So fair enough, even though he did get beaten by Gary. So, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Yep.
Okay, well, that is, unfortunately, ladies and gents, all we've got time for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. And of course, I have been David Lowface, joining you from the not-so-warm UK. And on comms,
Yep.
I want to thank you for joining me this week. I'm going to say goodbye to our lovely viewers.
good night, everyone.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Bye.